Good evening, Mount Vernon. Today is September 8th, and this is the City Council work session. We don't have any commissioners here or any presentations, so I think we can get right into our tally sheets. We're going to go ahead and start with legislation and public works.
Thank you, Madam President. Item number one, Mount Vernon Public Library, an ordinance authorizing a street closure for the MVPL Comic Expo, September 28th. That is on the agenda, and just so all council members know, police department gave their letter a little bit later. That'll be on the backup for Wednesday. And all the other departments, FDMV and DPW, have also answered, so that's going to be on the agenda. Item number two, Department of Law, an ordinance establishing a Freedom of Information Law compliance policy for the city of Mount Vernon. That is on the agenda. Item number three, an ordinance authorizing the amendment of the city charter regarding the city's budget cycle schedule. That is on the agenda. Item number four, Mayor's Office. Sure.
Which one are we on? Which?
We're not trying to change the budget here.
No, it's just the dates on when things are due. Okay,
You said it's on the agenda?
that's on the agenda.
All right, so since Councilman Boxell had questions, I guess we could just talk about it. So with respect to this, when reviewing the timeline, it doesn't appear that there's a few things. First, the referral that's coming from the city council president that's going to the finance and planning committee. And it should go to all council members because all council members have input on the budget. So that was one thing that I think should be amended if people are in agreement. Another thing is if we look at the dates, like if we applied this timeline to this year, the dates that city council had to approve it, is essentially like a week, right? A week and change. And I think that council should be afforded more. So there would need to be a special meeting called for city council to approve it if we applied those dates to this exact year. Right, so I think I agree with the mayor that the timeline should be adjusted. I'm just not sure that this timeline will be effective. Has anyone else had an opportunity to review it?
I'm just looking at it right now. It's similar to the county schedule, except for what you just mentioned, the time for the legislative body to review it. It's like, it is kind of close.
So do we want to call for it? Would you guys feel better calling for it so we can have another conversation?
Me,
So I think was there comments?
yeah, go ahead. I want to look it up and just see what President Brown is saying too. But you could make it agenda pending. I mean,
Okay,
necessary legislation.
agenda pending, and then we could call for it.
I mean, yeah, walk in late with a soundtrack, that is impressive. But another thing,
Councilman Thompson has made it. No,
another thing is we wouldn't be able to adopt this on Wednesday anyway, because it's a charter amendment, so it would have to be a local law, so it would have to be introduced by LPW and sit for 10 days before we could actually adopt it, so it would be before.
so we're gonna call for item number three.
And also question on item number two, and Corporation Counsel, this is more for you. I see the letter came from your office. Is the position, there were two confusing things. It says that the record access officer is in the clerk's office, but then it says that all 4 requests should be made to the law department. Was that?
You should go up to the microphone, but you do not have the microphone. What is that?
Is that on the thing? Okay, the referral letters. Okay, yeah, the referral letter says there's gonna be in the clerk's office.
Are we talking about number three?
2.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it says formalizing the role of dedicated records access officer with the city clerk's office to act as a primary point of contact for FOIL requests. And I believe that was a conversation that we had with the mayor last year as well, was moving that FOIL position to the clerk's office. Don't remember. Okay. All right, so just clarity, there's two different things, so let us know. All right, thank you. Councilwoman Gleason, you can continue.
Okay, item number 4, Mayor's Office, Office of the Mayor, ordinance rescinding number 4 from August 14th, 2025 to attend NICOM 2024 Fall Training School. I spoke to the mayor, that's on the agenda. She is no longer attending. Item number 5, Office of the Mayor, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to attend the United States Conference of Mayors, USCM, Fall Leadership Meeting in Oklahoma City, September 25th to 27th, that is on the agenda. Item number 6, Department of Public Works, an ordinance authorizing budget transfers for the Department of Public Works, that is on the agenda. Item number 7, Department of Public Works, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to accept the Community Resilience Economic Sustainability and Technology Program, CREST grant, awarded by the Dormitory Authority of the State of New York for renovations at the Dole Center, $2,704,000. That's on the agenda. Item number 8, Department of Public Works, an ordinance authorizing the mayor to enter into agreement with Enterprise Fleet Management for a 60-month lease for multiple vehicles. I want to put that as agenda pending. I would like to speak to the comptroller about this, make sure that he's reviewed it. Item number 9, Department of Public Works, an ordinance authorizing the amendment of ordinance number 1 adopted by the City Council on June 11th, entitled an ordinance granting a 1-year leave of absence to Mr. Alexis Marcel to fill the position of sworn coordinator within the Department of Public Works. That's on the agenda. Item number 10, Board of Water Supply, an ordinance authorizing a leave of absence without pay for Mr. Akeem Vereen, water meter reader, Board of Water Supply. And just so you know, 9 and 10, this particular employee is going to be a probationary firefighter. So he's leaving that department to go to a different department within the city. And item number 9 is taking another position within the water department. Item number 11, city, anybody have anything? Okay,
Yeah, just Councilwoman Gleason, I'm curious why the camera's not coming over to you.
I don't know.
Can you pull the mic closer to you? Okay.
Oh, there it is. Okay, that's fine. Item number 11, City Council, local law establishing an administrative search warrant procedure, that is on the agenda. Item number 12, Office of the City Clerk, an ordinance amending number 12 from August 14th, authorizing the city clerk and executive assistant to attend the 2025 NICOM Fall Training School in Lake Placid, New York, September 15th to 19th, and that is just an expense, an added expense that we didn't anticipate. At the last meeting, there was a change in accommodations. That is all, Madam President.
Thank you, Councilwoman Gleason. Human Resources, it looks like, I don't know, you negotiated to have no items today. But we're gonna go on to Public Safety and Codes.
Thank you, Madam President. Item number 13 from Consumer Protection, August 2025 monthly report is for information purposes only. Item number 14, an ordinance authorizing 3 members of service of the Department of Public Safety to attend the Glock Armorer School. That is on the agenda. Item number 15 from Public Safety, an ordinance authorizing the award of a contract for a red light camera violation photo enforcement and monitoring system. That is on the agenda. Just quickly, there is no upfront cost to the city for this item. We will be splitting revenues with this company, 35% of the company, 65% of the city. Item number 16 from Public Safety and
Pardon me,
Ordinance.
Madam President?
I have a lot to say about the contract as well, so let's let public.
Okay, that's fine.
Get through and then we can go into it.
Item number 16 from Public Safety and Ordinance authorizing 3 members of service to attend the SWAT Command Decision-Making and Leadership course is on the agenda. Item number 17 from Public Safety and Ordinance authorizing 2 members of service to attend the Tactical Narcotics Debriefing Training course is on the agenda. Item number 18 from Public Safety. And ordinance authorizing 4 members of service to participate in the 2025 Excelsior Challenge Training at no cost to the city from September 29th to October 3rd is on the agenda. And the last item, item number 19, City Council, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Mount Vernon referring proposed amendment to the code of the City of Mount Vernon, increasing maximum per minute driveway width and scheduling a public hearing. And I believe that's all I have on my agenda.
Thank you, Councilman Potteet. Councilwoman Gleason?
I'll let you go first.
No.
Okay.
Councilwoman Gleason?
All right, so so there's no upfront cost. And unfortunately, I can't get into my email, or what a surprise that is. Can you tell a little bit more about the contract as it pertains to the equipment itself?
I can tell you what's in the referral letter. Give me 1 second.
So they're, if you don't mind, Councilman
Sure,
Potteet.
please go ahead.
Yeah, so we're not paying for the equipment up front. They're gonna install all the equipment, et cetera. The caveat is after year 1, the contract essentially becomes more expensive. So I believe there's a minimum of 12 locations required by the contract. And after year 1, we then pay $250 per month per location, right? So when it comes to the revenue split, we're doing better than most municipalities because we're getting 65% of the revenue. And they cover all the equipment up front, the installation, the operation. One of the things that I realized was that per month, per location cost, that'll cut into the percentages, right? So it won't just be a percentage deal. Another thing is to terminate, it seems to be a very high penalty. There's $150 per camera per month. And for me, like if they're not doing a great job and we need to get out of this contract, we're essentially gonna pay over $200,000 for the city to exit this contract, right? So that was one of my concerns. Another one of the concerns is that they have automatic renewals for 3 years. And there's no, like, we don't have to, we don't have to, like, the inertia of the city can enter us into another 3-year contract, which we may not want. So I was wondering if we can kind of get that down to maybe a 1-year renewal or affirmative renewal or mutual agreement. So those were some of my initial concerns. But yeah, do you have anything else, Councilwoman Gleason?
No, ma'am.
So question for council. I'm happy to bring these concerns back to the chief. Do we want to hold off on this or call this until he can answer these concerns?
It'll be your call, but you know me, I'm good for not voting if I don't have enough information, so.
What is cancellation policy? The cancellation policy of the contract,
Again, all
Termination.
that-
termination?
Yeah, so that was the $150 per month, per, device. So whatever the balance of the contract, so if we cancel in a year,
So they charge us $150 per month.
excuse
per
me,
unit.
1,500, I'm sorry,
1,500
yeah, 1,500, I didn't,
per unit.
per
month?
camera per month. Right, that's, I apologize, I didn't mean 150. 1,500 per camera per month is a termination clause, and I think that's a high termination penalty.
That's a very good point. So why don't we call for this? Let me go back to the chief and figure out if we can do something with the cancellation.
Sounds good to me. That is item number. Yeah, there it is. Got it.
Yeah, item number 15. All right, anything else for public safety and codes?
That's the item with the budget transfer for DPW.
That's,
Legislation and public works?
okay.
I was confused about the schedule that they provided.
All right, so you're looking at item number 6.
Yes, 6. Oh, sorry. Yeah, item number 6. Yeah, I was confused about the schedule that they provided. What are they actually saying? They're saying they're transferring the left column to the right column, and that's the total amount?
Yeah, so for example, out of building maintenance of parking garages, they're taking 4,500 out. And they're gonna put 3,000 of that into the commissioner's office expense, and then 1,500 into leasing, printing, and copying.
Okay,
And then similar, so they're moving 15,000 out of maintenance of parks and maintenance to equipment to maintenance of parks equipment.
and then the next one?
So they're moving 15,000 out of highway maintenance street signs. And then they're gonna move 5,000 out of maintenance parks, Memorial Field renovations. And out of that 20,000, that doesn't add up.
Right.
You could have just said that one. So yeah, that's off.
Yeah.
They need an additional 5,000 from somewhere. Councilwoman Gleason, Councilwoman Gleason? Item number 6, the DPW, transfer. The third transfer in the table is moving $20,000, but then it's saying that they have 25, so they need to correct that, a referral letter to make the, transfer that up. All right, any other questions for legislation and public works or public safety and codes?
Two comments I have. First, do we have anyone from PD on the line, Madam Clerk? Okay. From what I'm reading, I'm assuming this is for that you're online
Yes,
for the Glock on the school. Is that the referral that you want to discuss?
it's Lieutenant McPartland from the Mount Vernon Police Department. How are you, council people?
Sir,
Yeah.
so sorry. Our audio in-house isn't great. Can we turn it down maybe? We don't have comms here. Do you know how to do it, DC?
Before you go, I talked to my council mates about the fact that class started, or that the payment for class was due last week. So you're introducing legislation that's retroactive. So please tell us why it's retroactive and then the purpose of the training.
Is this good? You can hear me now?
1 second.
One more second. Can you try again? Go again, sir.
From PD.
You can go again.
Can you hear us?
No, you're very, you're very low.
You can proceed and we'll
Okay.
figure out the audio in the house.
Okay. So as far as the Glock Armor School, that wasn't presented by myself, but if it's retroactive, it's because some classes have to be registered before a certain time. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to get into the class. So that's, I'm assuming, what the issue was for that class.
Got it. And just a quick question, when did you find out about the class?
As I said, this isn't my, I wasn't bringing this one, so I'm hearing it today from you.
What piece of legislation are you here to discuss?
I'm here there was to send 3 members to the SWAT command decision-making class. But that class, I received notification today due to lack of enrollment, that class was canceled, so that's no longer going to be brought before the council.
Got it.
And then the second class was for the 4 officers to go to the Excelsior Challenge in Oriskany, New York, which was no cost to the city.
Okay,
So we're pulling that piece of legislation for the three SWAT?
number 16, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll change number 16 from A to C.
Well, that's,
Oh,
oh,
H.
H.
H,
It's not coming
right,
back
it'll
to
be
me.
held.
All
I
right.
think I can answer your question about the retroactive because I had asked that. I had spoken to, Captain Goldman about that. That, my understanding is the notification came in like right before our August meeting, and then we didn't meet a second time in August. So,
Thank you, Council President.
My pleasure. Thank you. Councilman Box Hill, Finance and Planning.
All right, number 20. This is from the Office of Assessment and Ordinance authorizing the fund of city, county, and school taxes for Hudson Greenwich LLC, 545 South Fulton Avenue. This is section 16940, block 4088, lot 8. This is due to an error in essential facts under RPTO, section 550. That's gonna be on the agenda.
Thank you. And we're only refunding the city and the county taxes, right?
City, county, and schools.
But didn't we pay out to school? So shouldn't they give that refund?
Say that again?
Didn't we pay out to the school? Oh, well, we didn't collect the school taxes for 2024, so shouldn't they provide that refund to them?
great question. Great question.
In the letter down at the bottom, it only has city and
Does have-
county.
in City, county. Yeah, it doesn't mention, school payout in the actual referral letter.
In our referral meeting, AC Hamilton asked for the tax assessor to just determine what the city was gonna pay back, so just probably the title heading is wrong, so.
Okay,
He's making sure that, he asked her to do the calculation just for the city
okay,
portion, but to leave the whole breakdown there, but just differentiate what the city is gonna refund, so we can change the title.
Awesome, thank you. All right, council members, any comments, questions, thoughts, concerns? Great. Well, I'll see you all on Wednesday. I hope everyone has a great night.